Hi, I'm Amanda Head. At the moment I'm doing an Access to Art course at Camborne College, which I'm hoping will give me the basis and the stepping stone to then go on to do a degree in fine art here at the college. Well, I got pregnant at 16 and was a bit lost because of that. I'm not with the father, and I was very lost. I then heard about a group called Wild, which is actually a charity, and they've done wonders for me. And they have just opened up so many different paths, and that's where Aim Higher came in, who through Wild they came to our group. They took us on open days to colleges. We had our hair done, really got to know the campus, had talks with different people around the college, shown what there was available for us financially, and things like childcare, trying to help single parents get into college and get some qualifications. I think if they hadn't come out, if Aim Higher hadn't come to our Wild group and done these workshops with us and taken us to the college, I don't think I would have been inspired enough to go out and do this course, to be honest. My future plans would be to then go on to do the degree, and then from there hopefully become an art teacher in senior school. So I think that would be very inspirational. I think it would be great to work with children.
I first came into contact with Aim Higher when I was in secondary school, and we went on a couple of taster days, did various different things up at Marjon, and I also went up to a residential in Stoke-on-Trent, and it just allowed us basically to see what university was like, because we stayed in halls up there, and it was just really, really good, and just completely confirmed that I wanted to go to university. I just really wanted to become kind of a student ambassador because I'd been part of the programme in secondary school and realised how much good it had actually really done me. It just, as you were wandering around campus and whatever, it just allowed you to really see what university was like, and you really did get to feel for it, and you had all these student ambassadors who were absolutely amazing. They were just such great fun. I also had an e-mentor as well, and she was great, and it was just basically helping me kind of narrow down what I want to go on to do at university and A-levels and whatever, and just really gives you that proper insight. It's not just something you can read about in a leaflet. If you go out, especially if you do a residential, it really is, that just captures exactly what university is like. As soon as I started becoming an ambassador at Falmouth, that was when I got hold of the Aim Higher programme from the university side of it, and I just saw it and knew that I had to apply just because I wanted to give back to a programme that had already given such a great insight to me.
My name is Mary, I'm in Year 10 and I'm at the WSEC.
Hi, I'm Emma. I'm studying food, French, business and IT.
And I'm Amy and I'm studying history, geography, French and textiles.
I'm Shirley, I'm doing art, English, media and psychology.
I'm Mal.
At Dartington we sort of ran an exhibition by ourselves with a little bit of help, which was a big difference for us because none of us are used to doing anything like that, and you actually felt as if you had some responsibility and quite proud of what you did actually when you got there and you're like, wow.
And we had Dan Brown come from the Peninsula Project to talk to us about different routes into university and the fact that you didn't necessarily have to have loads of money to afford to be able to go.
Mm-hmm. We had to create a piece of artwork to do with textures and different textures and go out and find photos of them in the natural world and then create a big piece of artwork where they all link together.
Before, I thought university was a place to go study English or physics like they do in the giant rooms, but I went there and it's just a giant college really, and it's really good. Loads of different subjects to choose from, choices, I guess, yeah.
Going to Dartington, it's sort of like, because none of us had been to a university before, so, and no one in like our families have been to university, so we'd never had an experience. And when we went there, we sort of saw how amazing it actually is and how we would like to go. And by doing the exhibition, we sort of learned things about ourselves, like that we didn't actually know we had, like sort of leadership qualities, and actually be able to organise and act slightly more grown up than we would have done normally.
I was aware, but some people in our group weren't aware that you could get help with the money, etc., and you didn't have to pay it back until you were earning 15,000.
I knew a bit of it, but most of what you told me was new to me, so.
It's helpful.
Back then I was planning on doing a gap life and not really doing anything after like compulsory school, but then I went to sixth form and now I want to go to art school. So
it showed that university wasn't that bad and like promoted the idea of going to uni, I think.
I think people I know who went to university enjoyed it because they're always talking about how good it is and like how many more friends they've made.
I think it's useful for them to come out to schools and speak to us, because otherwise we wouldn't know the stuff that we already do know. And especially if, like, at our school, you got picked if your parents hadn't gone to university. That's also helpful because you can't get information from your parents about how it is. I already wanted to go to university.
and I wasn't sure that I do. So.
I did.
I'm Claire Kellett and I'm in charge of the Aim Higher project here in West Somerset Community College. We actually loved it because I think the trouble is with our students that in West Somerset we don't have an opportunity to see much in the way of theatre, music, arts, unless we actually go out and look for it. So it's a really good opportunity from our point of view to be able to take our students to Dartington and really show them what it's like out there and what's available to them. They absolutely loved it. They had a great time. One of the kids actually said, "This is great, miss, I'm going to come here. This is beautiful." Luckily, it was a beautiful day, and Dartington College is a beautiful place. And they had a wonderful experience, and because there was also a literary festival going on at the time, they actually had lots of other people around them at the same time as well. So it was really good for them. And I think the thing is some of our students don't really know what they want to do. So it's giving them the opportunity to say, look, have you even considered this? Have you thought about this? We're a technology college, so they get lots of that sort of opportunity here. This was good because it was the arts side and perhaps not something they've always being promoted to them. Terrific. They had to go around, the best bit for them, they had to go and interview members of the public who were there and try and get them to come to their art show that they'd done. Yeah. And I think for some of them that was very scary. That was fantastic. It was really good. And people came. We got members of the public coming to our show that they had made in our school. Fantastic.